and held that peace and that were respectful to these people, and they still came out alive, my family. Every single one of them, okay, can get back on that shitty plane they came on, or that shitty boat that was barely even floating, okay, and go fuck back off to where they came from. Every single one of them can go be a product of Bashabazi. They can go back to Pakistan and marry their children, because this is what they were brought up as. Stop fucking importing these people here. We don't need any Ramadan night markets. We don't need any of this shit, okay? We don't need any of this shit. Okay, we don't need Huck Showtime with his BS statements. He's been blaspheming Jesus Christ for all these years on TikTok, and he wants to come act in and said, I love Christians. Shut the fuck up. Okay, I'm sick of it. It needs to be spoken about. It needs to be spoken about, because if we don't put our foot down, right? If we don't put our foot down, they are going to come and take over these lands and force our children to convert. I am a proud Australian. I have Australian values. Okay. Australian values is to love thy neighbor. That's what the Christian ruling is, right? To love thy neighbor. Muslims I can't even abide by that ruling, because they bring in their stupid law from their book. Okay. So you guys need to understand that you are demonically possessed. Okay, and it's a demonic, spiritually, you are spiritually sick, right? And this has been from your forefathers, because they've indulged in paganism and witchcraft. And this is why you guys act the way that you do now. It's a generational curse that needs to be broken off your life. And yeah, I'm going to really stand up in the near future and start kicking you guys out. If any single one of you, it's either you come here, you learn English, you don't wear the burqa, you don't do any of this shit, you don't go on the street and saying that you're a Muslim, you don't go preaching da'wah here, you don't do any of that shit on this country. I'll make sure that my voice gets heard, so you can all cry about it. And even I'll come to the places where we own this area, we own that area, we own this area. The amount of times that I've been DOX on this app and not one petty fucking Muslim has done anything about it. Not one Muslim has done anything. Not one Muslim has came to my grandmother's house. Not one. They go and talk about it every single day on the app, because they're all scared bitches and they won't do shit. They won't do shit. May God help you. If you do anything to me, I will make sure that every single person in Australia knows what type of religion you follow. I will make sure every single Australian who isn't a Muslim and who thinks about converting will know that you have a filthy pagan religion that talks about people like this and forces people all this shit onto people. I will make sure of that, because I was on the street doing that years ago, and I can go back to doing that and preaching your religion. Literally. It's not a rant by NS, it's the truth, because if you go look on Twitter and see what they posted 2 hours ago, shit in Australia, right? Then you will be, if you care about this country and you care about Christian lives and other people's lives, let's say Hindus and Buddhists who don't want to go out there and unalive people. I mean, it is something to talk about, bro. Because we're sitting here debating Rebecca being 3 and Jesus not knowing the hour, when we have these people unaliving our people all around the UK and America and Australia. Okay.
No, you're doing good, bro.
No, I'm being serious, bro. I'm being serious. We're not getting anywhere with these debates. Okay. We're not getting anywhere. I'm talking to Anisa, that's a Somali pirate that can't even form a sentence. This is who I'm debating. On a Saturday night.
How we're gonna move forward with that?
Well, we can't move forward because that monkey has more of a higher IQ than her. It's a stat. It's a little stat. Wake up to yourself. Don't worry about the Middle East. Wake up to yourself. What's happening here in Australia and the West, and go look at Europe. You let these filthy people in. You import the third world country. You become the third world country. Okay. So if you guys want to keep allowing this to happen, especially for the people in Australia, vote One Nation. Don't allow this shit here. If you support our lives and then support liberals, okay, you're literally a hypocrite. Okay. And if anyone has an issue with that, come up and tell me to my face. I'm waiting for one of yous. Oh, we are strong Muslim brotherhood, but you guys have done fuck all.
Showtime.
JC, why are you promoting so much hate speech, Uncle? What's happening?
Listen. Here, I've got one. Wait, Babylon. Khalas, don't worry. I got you.
Why are you so angry all the time?
Listen, Huck Showtime. You and your concubine girlfriend, Fatih Payman, can fuck back off. to where you came
There's a lot
from.
of hate speech.
Okay, I
There's
don't
so much
care.
hate
Oh,
speech.
it's Islamophobia.
It's
We need to
actually
report this
condemned
to the
in
government and
Australia,
get paid out
JC.
$1.6
It's
million.
condemned in Australia.
Hey, I'm talking.
Haven't you seen
Hey,
any hate speech laws?
hey, Jahil, I'm talking. Mr.
Why so
Lebanon,
much hatred?
Mr. You support IRGC and HEZ.
Why I don't support the
You,
RGC.
We
you
had enough
support
of yours.
Why
Hezbollah
so
and
much
everybody else
hatred?
under the sun. You support every
Why
schmerz
so
group
much
in the world.
hatred?
Listen, shut the fuck up, okay?
Isn't
Shut up.
Christianity all about love, JC?
Listen, I can't love you because you guys are demonically possessed, okay? You are
Well, that's
demonically
not
possessed.
true.
I
I
can't
think
love
that's
the
a
devil.
very- I think that's a very
Listen,
radical
you and
type thing
Fatima
to say.
Payman have the same
You sound
spirit of
like a
deceit.
radical Christian.
I'm a radical Christian. Am I the one saying that I'm going to unalive you? No, I just want you to fuck
Well,
back
it
off where you
sounds
came
like
from.
you're about to say that for crying out loud.
Can
I mean,
you,
you're
oh,
being
for crying
very
out loud,
angry.
can you just fuck off back to where you came from? Is that possible?
There you go. See, you're being very angry.
I don't want to.
why
I don't
so
want to
much
coexist
anger.
with you. You're gonna unalive
So much
me.
hatred.
You're gonna unalive me. You're a Muslim that's gonna unalive me. You follow the
That is
Quran.
absolute. That is
You're
nonsense.
gonna unalive me. I fear
That is
my
absolute
children's. I fear
nonsense.
my children's future with you being in Australia.
So
Can
do
you
I.
leave?
And you know what? And
Can you
your
leave?
radical ideology
Can you
is
leave?
not wanted
Your
in Australia.
ideology from your Quran is really terrifying. Can you
Your
leave?
radical
Can you
ideology is
leave?
proven.
Please, can
You're
you leave?
proving
It's
it right
Ramadan.
now.
You should go back to Mecca and do
You are
Hajj and live
proving
there.
your radical
You know,
ideology.
maybe it's a
Everyone to
blessing
listen
if Allah unalives you at
This
Hajj
isn't
when you're doing
Christian.
Mecca
This
because of the
isn't
40
Christian
degree
type
heat.
talking.
No, I'm
This is
scared. I'm
radical
scared of
ideology,
Islam.
JC.
I'm scared of Islam. It's not good for my future and my children's
Well,
future.
JC, I
Can
to
you
be
leave?
honest, I think
Can you
you're
leave your
being
religion?
very
Then you can
radical
stay
here.
here, but can you leave your religion?
I think you're being very radical.
Can you leave
on
your
this.
religion? Can you? It's
I don't know
very,
why
very
you're being so
terrifying to hear
radical.
that your people are going to unalive my people in the future.
That is not true at all.
Yeah, that is very true. Maybe you're not reading the
That
book
is not
properly.
true at
Are you
all.
reading it properly, or are you reading with your eyes
What,
closed?
what you're actually doing is
No, what you're actually doing is not. You're not listening to me. Listen,
And you don't need to
listen.
have so much hatred.
Here. Let me tell you this, okay, pagan. Islam is
You
not
don't need
taking
to
over
have
this
so much
country.
hatred.
Hold up.
This
Islam
is
is not. Islam
Islamophobia
is
at
not.
its finest.
Shut up. Shut up. You're a guest here. Act like a fucking
so
guest.
radical.
Do you go and
So
walk into
radical.
somebody's house and then go get the teapot and make tea for everybody in somebody else's home? You fucking idiot.
No,
Okay?
but I would-
no,
I
you
would at
don't do
least
that.
ask
No,
to
you
have
don't
a
do
bit-
that. No, you don't do that. So you're gonna listen to me on this fucking panel. I don't care if you're a man.
Well, I'm being
I am
muted.
more
This
of a
is
man than
radical
you.
ideology.
Between my legs, I have a bigger ball sack than you. Okay.
I can't
so I'm gonna
partake
tell
in
you.
radical ideology.
Okay, if you don't care, then drop off the
I
panel.
have to go.
I don't give
I'm
a
not
fuck.
gonna partake
yeah,
in
go.
radical
Fuck off.
ideology.
Back to where you came from.
This
Don't
is
come to
very-
these lives. This is Australia, and this is what I will say. If you don't want to fucking be here, go fuck back off to where you came from. Doesn't matter. I don't give a fuck. Your religion is not taking over this country. While I'm alive, your religion is not taking over this country, and I'll fucking say it out on the street, and I'll make sure of it, because I have the freedom of speech to say that in Australia. I don't live in Afghanistan. I don't live in Pakistan. I don't live in any of those fucking shitholes. I live in Australia, and I'll happily go walk with my surfboard. And if anybody wants to say anything, come say it to my face, because 5 years, not one Muslim has approached me and said anything to me. One Muslim guy said when I was driving on the highway, "You disrespected my prophet. You disrespected my prophet." I said, pull over. Where did I disrespect your prophet? You want to have a debate? And then he drove off and ran away in his mum's Corolla. Listen, if you guys have a fucking issue, 3 days a week I'm in Sydney. I go to Bankstown Centro. I go to Parramatta Westfield. I go to Bondi Junction. These are all the shopping centers I go to. I go to Penrith Westfield. If you have a fucking issue with me, I walk around Bankstown. I walk around Punch Bowl. I walk around El Jannah in Punch Bowl. If you have a fucking issue and you have seen me, like you say to me on the DMs, I have seen you in person. Come fucking see me and talk to me, and I'll tell you to your face that I don't want your pagan religion in this country. And our country was built on Christian standards, okay, and Christian morals, to love thy neighbor. I can't love yous because you want to unalive me, and I will dust you off my feet like that, off my hands like that. So if any of yous want to come and say anything, instead of hiding behind the fucking screen because you're so weak, come and say it to my face. Come, you know where I live, you know my full name, you know what I look like, you know I show my face, you know everything about me, but not one of you sad cunts would ever show up to me and say it to my face. You would never do that. You're all talk, you all follow this pagan religion, and you're all bitches. So if you want to come do anything, you know where to find me. Okay, and as for you, Hack Showtime, oh, you're very racist. Oh, you're this. Oh, it's not very polite of you. It's not. You're a fucking pagan. You are a pagan. You have disrespected Christianity for 5 years on this app. Have said the most disgusting things about the Holy Spirit. Okay, because of your radical, pathetic belief. Okay, that teaches you to do this. So I'm more Hack Showtime. If you want to be a fucking man, come up on the panel and let me speak and tell you to your face, because you will never, ever, ever come and say it to my face, Huck Showtime. You will never. Oh, this is a radical movement. This guy supports Hezeb. This guy supports H Group. This guy supports IRGC. He supports every single group in the world that's a schmerist known to Australia. And he wants to come say that I'm radical when I don't want you radicals in Australia? I will go out with our flag and openly say it to yous. I don't care. Do you think I fear yous? No, I don't fear yous. No, we don't. Us Christians don't fear yous. We are allowed to preach this, that our people are being persecuted at the hands of your Muhammad. So if you have any issues, you know where to find me. The DOXing thing has been done. It's all been done. You guys have released every single information. You've even contacted my office I work. Do you think accountants really care about your religion? They're atheists. They fucking laugh at your belief. They even laugh at my belief. But I'm sitting there laughing with them. So please, if anyone wants to come up and fucking say it to my face, come say it to my face. Because Enes, I'm not even kidding, bro. The shit I saw, I gotta send it to you, bro. It's actually really disgusting. And I'm really glad that when the elections, the poll came out, that One Nation is actually thriving, bro. So hopefully there's a big change. And every person who said that Pauline Hanson was wrong, look where it got us. Look what's taking over. Look at this Islamic bullshit that we have to see on the streets. Well, thank God, I live 2 hours away from Sydney, so I don't see that many Muslims with them preaching on the side of the street.
Look at Huck Showtime. He's just regurgitating like all of the lefty woke terms, hate speech, Islamophobia. This is lefty woke bullcrap. Huck, bro, you're literally an NPC, cuz. Like, you're literally spewing lefty garbage, bro. Like, stop drinking tap water, dude. Anyway, JC, keep going.
No, I want Huck Showtime to move on from Mardi Gras, because he was there parading, okay, with the Palestinian flag and saying, oh guys, we Muslims love the LGBT community, like we won't throw them off a building, and then wants to use liberal support us. We need the liberal support. Huck Showtime, you are the biggest bitch I've ever met in my whole entire life. You are. You're literally the definition of that. You are the pinnacle of that. You won't ever come on the panel and face me. You will come up and say, oh, this is very Islamophobia. Brother, that's a made-up term from 1970. Literally, it's like my dad made up a word and everyone ran with it. Okay? Please. My grandfather is old. My grandfather is older than your Islamophobia word. Like, imagine that. Imagine my grandfather being older than your Islamophobia.
Cuz, how is this HB? Like, we literally had enough of you guys, bro. Like, why is it so far-fetched? Why is it so harsh for us to say, we've had enough of you guys? Yeah, like, we're done with you. We're done.
Bro, I'm telling you, they are going to unalive us. They're going to unalive us, okay? If you don't wake up now, they're going to unalive us. Wake up. Wake up. First it was the other community, the TV community. Now it's these people. Okay, here in these countries that are persecuting us. They laugh at us and swear at us and swear at our cross. Okay? Anyone who's white, they weren't really Christian. Bro, they're literally Satan's concubine. They don't care for us. They use innocent people who are pushed down with various sins and lusts. 1 second. Oh, I brought up the wrong person. 1 second.
That was a generational...
No, it wasn't. It wasn't. It's an Australian thing.
Damn, JC, what bloody hell? What's happened, man?
And your D-rider of a prime minister can absolutely get it. can absolutely get it because your people are unaliving people, okay? In the UK, people that are going to the Hindu temple and persecuting them for their belief. So Islam cannot coexist with anyone in the West, not in any country, in the UK, in the US, in Australia, even in New Zealand. We don't want it. We don't want it. Your people are filthy.
I
Your
mean,
people are filthy. Your people are unaliving people. Your
you're
people are
saying that we
unaliving
have
people in
to.
the UK every day. Every day.
That's fine, man. So you saying that we have to be like Christians and
You can go back to
take
Kashmir.
every degeneracy possible, and then we'll be better. Is that what you're saying?
Listen.
So
okay,
if we be like
listen.
Christians and support every degeneracy that Jesus is against, then will we be better? Is that what you're saying?
Don't bring Jesus into it.